Okay, so now this is my other question though, Choke. Online, I've been seeing what they were saying that Diddy's name was in the, uh, I guess the paperwork of Keefe D like 70 times.
That
What's
once
that about?
That's because it goes back to Reggie Wright Jr. Right? The reason why Diddy name is in that joint is because Reggie told Greg Caden that Southside killed Biggie in retaliation for Tupac.
Yeah.
And Greg Caden's investigation, that's the paperwork that they got. That's Greg Caden's investigation. So when he goes to talk to Keefe D, and Keefe D tells him about how how Diddy offered him the $1 million, and those are those conversations. That's why Diddy name is mentioned 70-something times in that thing, because it's from the Greg Caden investigation, the murder rap thing. So if you go watch murder rap, you're gonna hear Diddy name in there 70-something times.
Okay. With that being said, how do you think that's going to impact Diddy? Do you think he's going to be drugged into this case as well, or do you think, his name is just being mentioned and he's going to be able to, kind of stay up under the radar with this?
Well, Eugene Dale is the one that is really implicating Diddy the most in the Tupac situation. He's saying that he saw a check for $1 million on Doggy Diamond's show. He told Doggy Diamond that he saw the check for Tupac's life. It was for $1 million. And then later, he didn't mention who had the check. But on Vlad, he went on Vlad and told Vlad, Zip had a check in his right back pocket, and he showed them the check. So I believe that he's gonna get Diddy implicated in the murder, as he will have to be a witness along with Keefe D. If Keefe D testifies against Diddy and says that, Diddy did offer me this money, then they're gonna use Gene Dale's testimony with the check. They're gonna use Gene Dale's testimony with the him saying that Puff was shooting dice with the Southside Crips and gambling with them. He's gonna connect them. Gene is gonna connect Diddy and Keefe D. You know what I'm saying? Because even more recently, Gene Dale is still having conversations on the phone with Keefe D's son. You know what I'm saying? So there's still communication. So he's going to be the bridge between the two. And then what I believe is going to ultimately happen is they're going to charge Diddy for murder for hire, right? They're going to charge Diddy for murder for hire, and they're going to offer Keefe D a plea deal to testify against Diddy. So Keefe D, they'll offer him a plea deal, but they're gonna get him to testify against Diddy, and I think Diddy is going to get not only the sex trafficking and all that other stuff. I think they're gonna hit him with a RICO, and I believe Gene Dale's, Roger Bonds, the Harv Pierres, some of the other staff members, because they're gonna need at least 5 people for it to be a RICO. And that's what's gonna happen. I think that Diddy's gonna get the sex trafficking. They probably gonna say drug trafficking. They might even put gun trafficking in there with Gene having the guns. You know what I'm saying? And then the murder.
My God. This is crazy, Choke. This is crazy right here. How do you feel as a hip-hop head and an industry veteran just seeing all of this stuff play out, man. Remembering when you was a young man during the time in real time when this stuff was happening, and then seeing how it's unveiling and unraveling 20, 30 years later.
It's scary. Like it's surreal because it don't feel real.
Damn.
It really don't feel real.
Yeah.
Like when I'm watching this Tupac, the trial, Keefe D's like trial, it don't feel real. Dudes just getting on the internet telling on themselves don't feel real. Like, can you imagine like going to jail for something that happened 30 years ago just because you got on the internet and was running your mouth?
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. Well, Choke, I'm gonna have to get you and Wick back in this thing, and we got to discuss some hip hop too, sir. You know, I think we're probably gonna have to check you on a few things because you know.
There we go, y'all. See, this motherfucker ain't even here, and here he go. He wasn't.
Because
boy.
I don't think your hip hop recollections are what they do. Exactly. You need to put on your smart glasses because you're going to need them when you come back in here, Choke. And I'm just letting you know that right now. Wick been on my phone all day saying, you know what? I can't wait to get back in there with Choke so he can cuss him out.
Yeah, how long Wick been ducking me, y'all?
Oh, Wick!
How long Wick been ducking? How many of y'all in the comments, how many of y'all DM me and say, yo, Choke?
Oh.
Why did every time you up on the show, Choke, the dude Wick don't show up?
Well, now, first of all, that's because Choke is my podcast partner, first and foremost. I hope everybody understand that. Number two, it's about to go down again. How the hell can they contact you, though, Choke?
Real Choke No Joke on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, Choke No Joke. You gotta subscribe to my YouTube channel, Choke No Joke, Arthur D. Alston III.
Yeah.
All right? Come holla at me. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on them all, man. But YouTube is where you find me at, man. All right?
Y'all heard the man get down with the movement. Be Hot Radio Shout it. Choke No Joke. Holla at y'all in a minute, man.
All right? It's the BXAT alien right here, man.
Let's go.
All right? One.